Welcome back to the channel. I am currently stuck in Philly traffic. I did not realize how much traffic Philly has. Anyways, I'm currently on a side adventure. I am on my way to one of the most unique Airbnbs in Philly. If you remember when I was in Alaska, I spent 24 hours in a DC-9 airplane. I mean, that airplane was beautiful. The interior was amazing. The outside was stunning. And it just got addictive. It's like I travel the country and I'm starting to travel a little bit outside of the country, the world. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to make this a side series. No matter where I'm at in the country, no matter where I'm at in the world, if I have time and there's something really cool in the area, I will seek out to stay 24 hours in some of the most unique Airbnbs in the world. And what do you know? Philly is kind of on the way to my next adventure, and I found a really unique Airbnb. You're not going to believe where I'll be staying and the history behind it. We'll get more into it when we get there. Right now, I'm just trying to survive this Philly traffic. Insane. Also, too, fam, I will be giving you guys an update as to what is next after Alaska. I wanted to give you guys that update when I did my first solo tent camping in Colorado. But as you saw, if you watched the previous video, it was chaotic. I was a little bit scared and frightened. It was a lot. I was caught in a massive thunderstorm with high winds, lots of lightning, heavy rain, and updating you guys was the last thing on my mind. I was just trying to survive the night. So later on today, we'll be talking about kind of what's next, giving you guys a little bit of insight and what you can expect going forward and up to the end of the year. I've got a lot of plans ahead, and I'm excited to kind of discuss a little bit of what is going to be happening for the rest of the year. Can you believe the year's almost over? Wow, this year went by fast. We're almost in 2025. That's crazy. We're finally here, and it is something I can't even describe. This is freaking amazing. I've seen a couple people pull off to the side of the road, take pictures, walk up to the fence, take pictures. So we're staying in a really popular, very unique Airbnb that attracts a lot of attention. I got here late. Philly traffic is unbelievable, but nonetheless, we're here. Let's do a quick 360 of the outside, and let's do a tour of the inside. Wow, this place is massive. Fun fact about this Airbnb, it was featured in the TV show Amazing Race. I don't know if any of you guys seen it, but it was featured in that show. So this is very popular, very iconic house. I mean, look how beautiful that is. It's got 4 big windows. It's got 2 entryways. Let's go around to the side and look at the front. It's right in the middle of a neighborhood. So the original owners that had built this thing put it right dab in the middle of a neighborhood, right by a highway. So that's the front. It's back all the way up. You can even see the laces. How iconic. That is so cool. There's a hot tub behind here. We'll take a look at it. But that is freaking cool. Wow. Look how massive that shoe is. Crazy. Let's go around to the back. There's a little backyard they got here, and you can see it better, the shoe. Like, look how big that is. There's a hot tub, a nice little bench. I like the detail of having the shoe as like a pot for your plants. That's a real shoe right there. Got some plants in it. A little shed. Got some stairs leading all the way up, like a fire escape, all the way on the side of the house leading all the way up. I don't know if I'm allowed up there, so I'm not gonna chance it. It's just a fire escape. That's where I'm parked. All right, 360 complete. Now, let's go take a tour and see what the inside looks like. First, I gotta grab my bag. I'm only staying 24 hours, and I love that my house goes where I go. I brought my own food, but this time I'm going to use their dishes. I'm not going to use my rice pot. And I'll see you guys once I'm inside because I got to put the code in. Okay, we are in the doorway, so we're going to explore together. I'm going to put my cooler down, my food in it, my bag. Take my shoes off. Oh, man. Whew, it took a lot getting out here. All right, let's make sure I shut that good enough. Okay, that's the front door. Haynes, the shoe wizard. Okay, now let's take a look around real quick. Be a quick tour. Oh, look at the living room. Very charming. It's got a nice homey feel. Okay, this is looks like a master bed. Got a queen size bed. Okay, let's turn the light on. Okay, better. Got a queen size bed, nice windows. And just little historic facts or just little facts about the shoe. And I don't know who the guy is. I'm sure if I did some research I would find out, but a picture of the shoe. And then this is the bathroom. I wonder if all this is, it just looks old and rustic. It's very charming. I like it. Very, very charming. Okay, got a sink. Okay. This was on when I came in, so that was sweet of them to leave the light on. So there's an upstairs. Let's put the light on. Second floor. This looks like a kitchen. Look at that. I like that old kind of school feel. Let's see if there's anything in the fridge. Nope. Very nice fridge. Freezer. Little hamper where you put the trash and stuff. The kitchen. Ah. Look at the kitchen. I like the touches of the, what is that, light blue that matches the microwave. I like that. So we'll be cooking in here tonight. I'll just get that 1950s, 1940s feel. I like it. I like the tile too. And how cute is that? Very festive. I like that. And what is this? Oh no, a basement. Let's go in here. Ooh, the light pops on automatically. Oh, that's what this leads to. A whole basement down here. I don't know where the lights are in here, but it's got another fridge, another sink. Yeah, basements creep me out, so it's a nice basement, but that's the bathroom. Oh, here we go. Oh, this shoe's been around for a minute. I thought this was just built. This shoe is old. And I said it's got that 1940s, 1950s feel. It's 1950. June 9th, 1950. Oh. Okay, so this thing has been around since the 50s, probably before that. That's one of those photos where the eyes follow you if you look at it long enough. Wow, so this shoe is over 50 years old. Got some games down here. I knew it had that 1940s kind of 50s feel. This is nice down here. I will not be spending any time in the basement. So this is a real legit place. Yeah, we are going to close the door. I'll open it when I leave. That's the kitchen, second floor. Now let's go to the third. Ooh. Got another bedroom. Looks like a kid's bedroom. More towels. Yeah, this does have an old kind of feel. Okay, let's continue to go up. Last floor. Closet. Another bathroom. Shower. Okay. And another bedroom. And I wonder if some of this stuff is the original stuff from the 50s. I'm really curious. I really think it is. And then you just got blueprints of the house. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see here. There we go. You can kind of see it. Those are just blueprints of the house. And that is the full tour. Pretty cool tour, huh? At first, fam, I really thought, let's put some lights on in here. There we go. At first, fam, I really thought that this place was just built recently. I don't know, within like the last 5 years or so, or built around right before the Amazing Race, or built sometime, within the last 10 years. I did not think that this house was built. I didn't think this house was real. I didn't think there was history behind it. I just saw it was a cool kind of, oh my God, Airbnb, and I wanted to stay here. But as I toured the house with you guys and kind of looked at the photos and looked at the dates that were on the photos, this house, I'm speculating, I haven't done any research, was probably built between the 1940s and 1950s. Just looking at the pictures, looking at the dates on the pictures. I mean, look at this. This is like an old school radio. Isn't that cool? Old school kind of record player. I mean, look at this Life magazine. Wow. November 20th, 1944. Insane. I mean, this thing is old. Look at that. Keepsake. Diamond engagement rings. I mean, what a beautiful piece of history there. So this house holds a lot of history. It is very charming, and it's crazy to think that this shoe house has been around this long. I like it. Pretty cool tour. I know I said it with the last Airbnb, but I mean it this time. I'm going to light this house up. And for real, we'll go outside later on tonight and take a look at what it looks like lit up. But for right now, I'm going to make me something to eat, get ready to cook. I am starving. I got here later than I expected. Just Philly traffic's horrendous. And it was just a lot of traffic. 43 to 50 minute delays because of traffic. And let's see if they have any dishes in here for me to cook my food. So I'm gonna prepare to find some dishes and get dinner started because your girl's hungry. There are dishes, and I found this. I'm gonna wash this. There is knives and stuff, and they got plates and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and wash this out and prepare to cook dinner. Since we're in Philly, I figured I would attempt to cook a Philly cheesesteak for the first time. I've never cooked a Philly cheesecake, and I saw a chef do it on YouTube, and he used what do you call it? Ribeye steak. Let me make sure my hands are clean. I'm gonna use this fat right here, and I'm gonna caramelize this fat with the butter. I'm gonna put that aside and melt that down with the butter. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna throw this fat in there. Throw the steak in there. I wish the lighting was better, but this is an old school house and there's no lights above the stove, but it is coming out really nice, very beautifully. I'm happy with that. I do have some onions and bell peppers that's already pre-chopped that I'm gonna add to the juices and stuff afterwards, and we're gonna cook that up. So this is what I got. And we'll add that after this is cooked. I don't want to overcook my steak. I like my steak to be tender. So this bad boy is almost done. And look at that nice piece of fat in there. It's beautiful. Okay, we're putting the finishing touches on it. I am toasting some bread. It's nice and toasted. We'll go ahead and pull it off the stove, turn this off, and we'll start assembling our sandwich. There is the goodies. Got some pepper jack cheese, and we're gonna assemble the Philly cheesesteak. Right now I've got the cheese on the stove. I'm trying to melt it, but I've got some beef, some onions. Delicious. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Okay. Get that cheese. Ooh, look at that cheese. Yes. Stretch it out. This is where the best lighting is in the house. So this is what my Philly cheesesteak is looking like. I cooked that with butter and then the fat from the ribeye steak. Let's see here. There we go. That's what it's looking like. Got the mayo on it. Got the pepper jack cheese, the onions, the bell peppers, the ribeye steak that's been shredded. Now for a taste test. Yep. That steak is so tender. Philly cheesesteak in Philly, in a shoe house. Like, it don't get better than that. I mean, look how tender the steak is. I just like literally bit right into it. It's getting dark out, so let's take a look at what this shoe house looks like in the dark. Oh, shut the door. Okay, let's take a look and see what it looks like at night with all the lights on in the house. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Take a look. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty neat. Little cozy, massive shoe. It's got a little cozy feel with all the lights on. Wow, I like it. What does life look like after Alaska? If you've been following me in my travels and journey for over 2 years, you will know that I've been living on the road for over 2 years. And I've been to a lot of places in the country, in the United States. I've been fortunate and blessed enough to experience a lot. I have not been to all 50 states, and that was never my plan to visit all 50 states. I never said that I wanted to do that. But I did visit a lot of states. And I enjoyed myself. I was grateful and thankful to see what I was able to see and enjoy what I was able to enjoy. But, you know, the end of the year is coming. A new chapter is about to start in my life. And I'll still be living in the Subaru in the van because that is what allows me to do what I'm doing now, is a minimalistic lifestyle, living in a vehicle on the road, not paying rent, not paying utilities, not have to worry about maintenance or anything like that, or not paying property taxes or anything like that. So I'm definitely going to continue this. But man, the year is coming to an end very, very fast. And with that being said, coming up, I have some little mini adventures that I'm going to be doing that is going to be amazing. If you watched my previous video, you would have seen that one of the adventures I did was, my first solo tent camp in Colorado in the hilltops in a massive thunderstorm. And I didn't even know the thunderstorm was coming. I didn't even know there was a storm coming. I should have checked the weather, but I didn't think nothing of it. So one of the things I wanted to do was just get used to solo tent camping, get used to being out in the dark, out in the wilderness by myself, and and just kind of get over that fear. And I started that, you know, big first step by going to Colorado and doing that. Secondly, I've got, you know, we did the staying in an Airbnb, which is a unique Airbnb, which is freaking amazing. Sorry y'all can't see me, but the sun is starting to set. There we go. Stay in an Airbnb, which is freaking amazing. This beautiful shoe behind me, very, very unique. And I've got one massive adventure coming up towards the end of the year. Not the end of the year, but before that. It's coming up real soon that I cannot wait to do. I'm super stoked, and I can't wait to take you guys with. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And then I'm working on something for the end of the year. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. I'll know for sure real soon if I'll be able to do it. I am currently working on getting that, all the ins and outs taken care of. And this is going to be a really, really big adventure to take us into 2025. And so that's what it looks like for the rest of the year. And that's what it looks like, life after Alaska. I think Alaska was kind of my last kind of thing I wanted to do. And go to Prudhoe Bay, the Arctic Circle, the Arctic Ocean. That was kind of all of my bucket list. I was able to do it. And I've traveled the country. And I'm ready to kind of explore the world. I'll put it like that. I'm ready to see the world. I've seen the country. I've been to a lot of places in the country. I've done a lot of cool things. I've been a lot of cool places. And I've been doing that for over 2 years. December will be 2.5 years that I've been traveling the country and living on the road full time. Like I said, I'm going to continue to live on the road because without that, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing, right? I'd have to put my money into other things besides travel. That's the update. I'm going to get in here in this beautiful shoe. I hope you guys like this little mini series. It's a side series. I won't guarantee to always do these types of videos, but if I'm ever in an area where there's a cool place to stay, we're going to do it. Just to give you an insight of what it looks like inside, to show you what it looks like on the outside. I mean, how often are you going to get to see what the inside of a shoe looks like that was featured in The Amazing Race? Only on this channel, right? All right, let me get in here and prepare for bed. Okay, fam, it is late at night and I'm leaving. I know you can't see me, but you can hear me, and we're getting the hell out of here. I'll tell you the story in a minute, but yeah, we gotta go. We have got to go. Throw that bag in there. Okay, we are out of here. Ooh. We gonna leave now. We out of here, fam. Yeah, we leaving. Okay, guys, I had to leave the Airbnb, and I'm gonna explain to you why. But first, I'm at a random hotel that I found, and I'm gonna show you the hotel, and then I'm gonna get right into the reason why I felt the need to leave in the middle of the night. I do have my window cover up, just this one, but the black side is facing out, the silver side is facing in. I'm at a hotel. This is why I felt compelled to leave the Airbnb in the middle of the night. After I showed you guys what the house looked like on the outside with all the lights on as the sun was setting, I went back in the house and I chilled for a little bit, and I was getting tired. And so I decided before I go to bed, let me wash the dishes. Mind you, the kitchen was already clean. I wiped everything down, got rid of all my trash, packed all my stuff. I just had to wash the few dishes that was in a sink. So I decided to do that before I went to bed. By this time, it was already dark outside. I was already chilling for well over an hour, almost 2. I was getting tired. I'm like, let me just do the dishes and then go to bed. And so as I'm in the kitchen, preparing to wash the dishes, let me just preface by saying I've had ghost encounters before, and I know what it feels like when I'm not alone in a room. It always happens the same every time. The air gets thick and my shoulders, I feel like someone is sitting on my shoulders. My body gets heavy. I just feel really heavy, really weighted down. I don't know how to, that's the best way I know how to describe it. Like someone is sitting on my shoulders. I just feel really heavy. And the air just gets thick. And that's how I know that something else is in the room with me. And I only get that feeling when there's something else in the room with me, a ghost. And so I was washing dishes, and before I got that feeling, I had a feeling that I wasn't alone in the kitchen. I felt like something else was in the kitchen. Mind you, this is before the weighted shoulders, the thickening of the air. This is before all that. I just felt like I wasn't alone. I can't describe it. But I talked myself out of that feeling. I'm like, girl, you're just being paranoid. You're by yourself, in this big shoe house, 3 stories with a basement. Like, let it go. Nothing's in here. You're being paranoid. I continued to wash dishes, and then all of a sudden, the air got thick, and then I started to feel heavy. And I'm washing, and I'm like, oh no. Like, I know this feeling. I feel heavy. I feel weighted down. And the best way I can describe that heavy, weighted down feeling is that it feels like someone is sitting on my shoulders. And the air just got really thick. When I say thick, it just means like it's hard to move. It's not like you can't move, but it's just subtle. Like you just feel like you just feel it. I can't describe it. And I felt that. And I'm like, no, this can't be. Like, maybe it's your mind. Like, no, you haven't had a ghost encounter in years. Like, maybe it's up here. Like, just finish washing the dishes. So I'm washing dishes, and all of a sudden, out of my peripheral vision, I could see out of the corner of my right eye a shadow just like go by really fast. And I said, I know what I saw. I was like, I was like, nope. So I was like, just calm down. I finished up the dishes, wringed out the washcloth, wiped everything down, got all of my stuff. And that is when you saw me leaving, when I said, we got to get the heck out of here. I left, locked the door, make sure everything was secured. Only light I left on was the lights that were on when I got to the shoe house initially, which was the light in the living room. That lamp was already on, and the hallway light was already on. I left that on, and I got the heck out of there. It is just, I haven't had this feeling in so long, and I know what I felt. Don't get me wrong, that house is very beautiful. It's charming. I noticed, like, after I did the quick house tour with you guys, I did notice that a lot of the furniture looked like it was from the 40s. And the pictures that I showed you in the basement, the picture of the guy that I showed you, I think his last name was Haynes. He was the original owner of this shoe house. They said he never lived in it, but he was the original owner, and he sold it years later. But I was going to give you guys some really good history, really good background on it after the dishes, right before bed. But that happened, and I've got goosebumps thinking about it. Like, this is my experience. Not everybody's going to have my experience. Like I said, all the reviews were positive, and people had fun and enjoyed it. I still, don't get me wrong, enjoyed my time up until the point of, me experiencing what I experienced, felt what I felt, saw what I saw, and I got the hell out of there. I'm not one to investigate. So, I don't know. I'm in this hotel parking lot. It's 1 a.m. I'm gonna get some sleep, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh man, it's time for me to get up. I only got like a couple hours of sleep. It's a little past 6, and I need to get ready to leave this hotel parking lot before it gets light out and before people start walking around. Oh man, I'm so tired. I'm so delirious. I feel so jittery. I didn't get no sleep. Let me get up and get ready to get up out of here. Oh. All right, I'm warming up my vehicle. Nice and warm. It's getting lighter out. This is the perfect time to leave. Like I said, no one is out. Everybody's still asleep. You know, it's perfect time to leave. Ideally, I would have liked to have ended this video on a different note. I don't regret staying at that Airbnb. It was extremely unique. A rare opportunity to stay in a place like that. But, you know, it didn't end the way I wanted to, like my other unique Airbnb video. But look, like I said, this is my life, and not everything is peaches and creams, and I wanted to show you guys that. But man, I'm so I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. That was just a wild, crazy night that I went through. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.